What's up, you guys? I'm just putting some glue down on some slides. I'm getting some soles adhered nicely to some slides that are on order, and I'm gonna show you a tool that we use every day in the shop. It has nothing to do with slides, but it has everything to do with belts. A couple of years back, I got a hold of a tool called the Easy Edger, and frankly, it has saved a ton of time and a ton of effort here in the shop, as we do make a lot of belts. Some say an Anvil belt is the best belt in the world, and I always wondered why that is. It doesn't come to a surprise to me, but it might to you, that we use the Easy Edger. So there's two circular blades with 6 edges on each, and the purpose behind that is so that when one edge is dull, all you do is take your Allen wrench, place it into the center Allen head screw, undo, give it a turn to the next edge, of which is numbered, and then tighten down the blade. Having 6 edges per blade is fantastic because it means you're gonna have a sharp edge for a long time, seeing as how you can dull all 6 edges until you need to send these off to be sharpened. Speaking of which, Weaver Leather offers a service to sharpen these for $15. So it's really a nominal fee. All you have to do is ship it to them, pay the $15, and they'll ship it right back after they get them sharpened. So let's go ahead and edge this belt strip here. This is an 1.5 inch width belt strip, which is how we make our belts, 1.5 inch wide. And I'll show you some adjustment here. You just undo the tensioner knob, and you have the ability to edge a leather strip that is 3/8 of an inch wide all the way up to 4 inches wide. I will warn you that the wider you take this, the wider the leather strip, the less efficient this tool is. And the reason why is because when, let's just say you have a 4-inch strip in here and you get it ready to be edged, it tends to buckle and bend right here in the middle, and it's hard to keep a good tension and pressure on the edges, on the blade edges there. So 1.5 inch belt strip here. So let's go ahead and get this readied up here, and what you want to do is loosen the tensioner knob, pull the machine to the strip width, give it a little bit of pressure here, not much, about enough to maybe pop a grape. Cinch down your tensioner knob, grab your hook, which is just this little tool right here. You'll place it's a pretty sharp little tool here. You'll place this underneath the surface of the belt strip, holding the strip behind you here to keep it level, and you begin to pull, and you can already see the wonderful, magnificent edges just curling off like a small baby possum's hair off of the top of its head. It's so cute. It's so precious, and you just want to keep pulling and watching those little hairs just curl right off. It's so wonderful. And then you could go ahead and pull it on through and edge your entire belt length as so. You flip over your belt, you place it back into the machine. You take your hook, and then you just edge the bottom side of your belt. So yeah, it's a super reliable machine. I've had this machine for 7 years. The blades are still very sharp, and I've only had them sharpened, I want to say twice, 3 times over 7 years, and that is that's fantastic. One of these, one rotation of edges is well over about a year and a half, 18 to 22 months. Depending on how heavy you use this, we may not use it as heavy as some. There's another version of this machine that not only will edge 2 edges at a time, for example, the top edge of this belt, but it will also edge the bottom 2 edges of this belt strip. So therefore there are 4 blades, 2 on top and 2 on the bottom. I don't necessarily appreciate that machine as much, simply because there's lots of bells and whistles involved in the adjustments, the tensioner knobs, making sure that all blades are rotated perfectly. There's springs, levers, all sorts of things that can go wrong. I've used the machine. It's difficult to get zeroed in. Some can, that's fantastic. But once you take those blades off to send off to be sharpened, it's nothing but a crapshoot getting them back in and getting it zeroed in nicely. So that's why I prefer the 2-blade Easy Edger from Weaver Leather. It's a fantastic piece, super simple, ready to go to work. Guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the video if you appreciated it, and certainly don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more tool and machine reviews regarding leatherwork. And speaking of leatherwork, if you want to see what we make here in the Anvil shop, by all means, visit anvilcustoms.com. I'm Ryan the Anvil. Have a great day.